Hey guys, what's going on? This is Viper22 Husky again. We got another unboxing, and today, guys, is a special one. This is, as I'm pronouncing it, Cyclades Legendary Edition. This one specifically is the one with miniatures. So Cyclades was a game back in the day made by Matago. They were the ones that also made Kemet. I can't think of the other games that they had, but buckle in because this is going to be a long video. There's a lot of stuff to show off. A lot of stuff looks awesome. I'm gonna be talking about the differences between this game and the original. So basically, they ended up remaking this game. I want to say it's a new company also. But this is the front cover, guys. Okay? I want to point out some stuff about this before we even get into the box. This box has the best art I've probably seen on a game box ever. Okay? So this is the front. All right, you got so much going on. I mean, for those of you that can't get it already, this is a Greek mythology game where you are taking over different islands in Greece and with troops, ships. There's monsters on the board that you can recruit using the gods, and then there's also heroes that you can use to battle with along with your troops. This is just an epic style board game. Now the original was very old school looking, like how do I, like, you know, the movie back in the, I guess I'd say 80s of the Odyssey, or what's it called? Wrath of the Titans, or I want to say it's Wrath of the Titans. You know, where they had the old school looking feel to it. It's still a great movie. But they've since remade it, right? Guys, this is as good as I can, or Clash of the Titans. I think that's what it's called. This is like the remake, right? Everything looks better. Everything looks, I mean, 100 times better. Just they cleaned up the rules. The first game was kind of clunky. This one, I feel, is way better as far as the rules. Shout out to my boy Rodney Smith from Watch It Play. He did a learn how to play for this game. Excellent, very easy to understand. Highly recommend, if you end up getting this game, to give his video a shot. But anyways, going back to the art. So this is the cover, right? Check out the sides. So we have a miniature version of the main cover, right? This is like the one that has like the game manufacturing stuff. So yeah, Open Sesame Games is the one that took it over and redid it from Matago. But just check this out. Okay, look at this. Right, some of the heroes. Right, some of the villain, or some of the monsters. Okay. Look at this. Look at that. Some of the monsters. You got the Minotaur, Cyclops. Why can I not think of the name right now? I cannot think of the name of the three-headed dog. Anyways, so this is the main box, right, or the cover of the box. Then wrapped around the main box, once you open it, so you open it, there's the rule book and all the stuff. Check this out. This is stuff that's not even going to be shown when you put it on the shelf because it's inside. The cover covers it, but look at this art. And I want to say each one is different. Look at this. And it's nice because, look at that. It shows where because like I said, the reason why this one's so thick is because this is the miniature version. They came out with the original legendary one. It's just meeples. And then the boxes are maybe like that big. This is huge. I'd say I'd compare this to like the Teotihuacan size box. I'd say around there. It's pretty. This is probably one of the biggest boxes, like square boxes, that I have besides Teotihuacan. Look at this, man. Dude, oh my goodness, look at that. I'm sorry, I'm in love with this artwork. And then let me put the lid on the box real quick because I want to show you the back. Normally, when you get a game, the back has a picture, description of what's in the game or how the game looks on the table or something. Look at this. This does not have it. This has probably the coolest looking picture of the game. Medusa right there in the middle. It's just, wow, man. I am in love with this game. So, check out how amazing the components are of this game. First of all, let's take a dive into the top. We have a beautiful rulebook. Let's see, 23 pages. Right? Look at this. Look at how detailed everything is. Setup. Now this is already starting off. This is one of the biggest changes made. Is the original had a simple flat game board with a map. Now they had different versions of the map. They had like you would flip it over, or put it together depending on how many players they were playing. So the map was smaller, but it was always the same for I guess layout for every game. Again, the only thing that would change is if you depending on if you had depending on what number of players you have. This one they have suggested like for your first time, like how to set it up, which tiles to set up and stuff, right? Like here in the back, see board set up for 3 players, 4 players. Tells you where to put what, right? But you can totally make your own map, and it tells you exactly how to do that here. Okay, here, let me move this back so we can take a look at this book a little bit better. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be moving the camera around a lot because, as you can see, because of the depth of this box, it's very hard to see what's in there, just with the camera standing up. Okay, so let's go through this real quick. Look at the illustrations, right? Everything, examples. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. The rule book for the original, okay, was nothing like this. I mean, granted, like I said, they changed, the way the game looked and, for the most part, cleaned it up, made it better looking. But this is like, I mean, Any questions you might have will be answered in this rulebook. Okay. That's it. Look at that. 12 pages is the main rules for the book. From page 13 on, it's just specific rules if you're playing with 4 to 6 players, and then special rules for 2 players, which is basically you're going to have to play teams. Or you can with 4 players, but you have to with 6, and then 2 players, you kind of form a team. Like each player has to take 2 factions. But look at this. This is basically like the FAQ. The creatures in the game, the monsters, goes into detail in case you have any questions. Now, the cards themselves, which I'll show you right now, have descriptions of what to do, so that way you don't have to keep looking at this. But in case there's any, oh, what does that mean? It's right here. See, creatures. So there's creatures that, like, right here, the cards that do one-time abilities. They don't have a miniature or a standee. And then there's some that do, that actually go on the board. And like I said, because this is the miniature version, look at these miniatures. I'm about to show you. They did amazing, guys. They did so good. And then here we have the heroes. Same thing. Heroes have their own miniatures instead of normally in the normal version of the game, the legendary edition. They'll have just cardboard circles like that where you can put a stand on it. And that's it. You see? Super simple, super easy. Look, they even have a, table of contents. For only what, 12 pages? But yeah. I mean, this is what I want in every game, people. And then we have the players' screens. Okay, in this game, the money is a secret, and it just depends on the player color. But look at this. So this is blue, red. I don't think it matters really as far as, I mean, yeah, you would want it to match, but you don't have to. I'm assuming this would be like purplish. See, because like this would be 2 reds maybe. So I don't think these match the colors specifically, but just look at this art, man. Look at those. Sheesh. Beautiful artwork. And on the other side, they all have the same thing. Just the flow of the game. So that way you're reminded, okay, what's coming up next, right? And at the end of the phase, if anybody has 3 Metropolises, then the game ends. So, and look at how thick this cardboard. I mean, this is some nice thick cardboard. I'm not having to worry about this bending or warping. Very, very nice, guys. Okay, and then we have these tokens are Metropolis tokens. So normally in the cardboard version of the game, or the meeple version, these would be, bigger cardboard punch outs of the Metropolises, which I'll show you right now. But in this game, they're 3D. I'm telling you, they went all out. You guys are going to be psyched, because I was super psyched. But these are the tokens that go underneath it that would give you a special ability. So we have the fortune tiles, which give you money. The priestess, which gives you a priestess card. Army units or land units. Land and sea units. Sea units. This one gives you a monster. Of course, this gives you coins. And I want to say this gives you a philosopher. I want to say, or a building. I don't know. And then, because Man, I'm telling you what, they went all out. Okay, so normally when a board game manufacturer messes up on a printing, especially if it's one that is purely cosmetic, okay, usually they don't go out of their way to fix it. They just tell everybody, hey, sorry, there's a misprint. Usually they'll try to fix it, do like a replacement for whatever, and add it to like an expansion later on, and it's in there. Or you would have to contact their customer service to do it. Some of these companies are starting to get smart, and as soon as they find the misprint, usually because they're already, in production, they start on the replacement piece, which in this case, this is what happened. So in this game, let me show you the next piece, okay? There's these God tiles. Let me punch them out real quick. First of all, look at the gloss on these things, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see it. See how it's like glossy on certain parts? These feel so good. So we got Poseidon, Ares, Athena, Zeus, and I forget which one this one is. This might be Athena. I don't know. But, in this game, they're going to be out on a board, which I'll show you right now. They're out on a board. But some of them, depending on the number of players, they're going to be flipped over. Right? And if you notice, all these gods have their faces on the left side. Well, for some reason, this one, they printed it on they flipped it. They flipped the image. So, purely cosmetic. It just looks weird because everybody's the same except for this one. So what do? They remake it and already add it to the box. It delayed the delivery probably by like maybe just a couple of weeks maybe. But now I don't have to get the hassle of having to contact the company or them sending it out later or anything. Purely cosmetic in this case. Some companies aren't. I wish it was purely cosmetic. Like Teotihuacan, man. If you guys had backed that one, you guys know the issues there. But the good thing about them is that they're sending out, or they're making and going to be sending out repair kits because there was multiple errors in that game. But check it out. Boom. Now they're all matching. Okay. And it's still super shiny and everything, real nice. Super cool. All right, so these are the God tiles. It's gonna be trash. All right, so let's take a look at the box again. So this is the main board. Oh, look at that. They put paper down to protect it and everything. Sheesh, man. They really went all out. Okay, sorry for the shaky camera, guys. So this is the main board. This is where the God tiles go. Okay, and it's a bidding game. So you're gonna take, the turn orders right here. You're gonna take your little icon from here, and you're gonna put it on how much you want to bid to use this God, right? And you're only gonna bid on the one showing, depending on the number of players. But that's how much coins you'll spend. These are for the monsters. Right here, you got the priestess cards, the philosopher cards, and then you fold it out. Right, that's the big version of it. There's the monsters. I forgot what his name. Hermes. This is a discard pile, and then right here we have the heroes. So the monsters are going to be like on a track system, where the ones that are not being used are going to slide down and become cheaper, make it more enticing. And then the heroes, they're just 2 every face. Okay. I want to see if they did anything to the back. Let's see. Dude, look at that. They didn't have to do that. That's awesome. Okay, and then we have our first tray of minis, guys. Woo-wee. And we're only like close to 20 minutes in. I told you this was going to be a longer video. Guys. Look at these minis. So, let me take this out. Look at this. These are the heroes. Let's take a look at this one. Let's look at this one. This one looks crazy, man. I don't even know what this is. But look at. They have the plastic water. Holy moly. Is this like Cthulhu? I don't even know what this is. Crazy, man. And then this is the Kraken. Dude, look at this. Okay, they don't come apart. They're one. It's one piece. But look what shoo. And look, you can see the little boat being torn apart in pieces between the tentacles. That's so cool. Oh, man, that's awesome. And then let's take a look. Where's Medusa? I think this is Medusa right here. Look at that. Oh, look, she has some poor fool about to be turned into stone. Look at that. Ooh. Dude, the detail is insane. So look at the Minotaur. I am not a painter, but man, this is making me want to become one. Some arrows bent right there, but dude, to have arrows sticking out of its body, that's insane. Woo, that's crazy. And then we got the Hydra on the cover of the box. That's crazy. I don't even know what these other ones are. Oh, look at that. It's like a siren or Hydra mix something. But look, it has a boat like they're about to attack it. Dude, that is... Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Same thing here with this. Dude, this has to be freaking Cthulhu. This looks like the Shaga Hath or whatever it's called. Or a water version of Dune. The worm from Dune. What else we got? The Centaur. Or is this a Minotaur? I don't remember. These Cyclopses. Like a group of giants or... Dude, look at that. So, for some reason on my camera, they're coming up, like, more yellow than what they are. I'd say they're more, like flesh-colored. They're not... I don't know why the camera's picking it up as, like, so yellow. They're not yellow. But... Look at some of these heroes. Dude, they got the arrows in the shield. It's crazy. Yeah, this is making me want to paint these. Oh, man. One of these has to be Achilles. Or Hercules. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Oh, look at this. He slashed Medusa's head right off. That's so cool. Look at all the dead snakes underneath him. That's cool. Oops. And the quality of these miniatures, guys, super nice. As far as the feel and like texture and stuff. They're not soft plastic. It's hard plastic, but not like where you're scared. Like you saw me move the arrow from the back of the Minotaur. Yeah, these are super, super nice. Okay, so that's some of the monsters and heroes. Keep going. And I love how it's layered. Oh, these are the player trays. Dude, I love games like this where it's just ready to go. Like, here you go. You ready to play? Here, you want yellow? Here's yellow. That's your dice. And of course, because it's the miniature version, everything's plastic. Let's check out this yellow. Actually, yellow probably wouldn't be best for the video. Let's try purple. Let's go with purple. I think each one has a different symbol too. Oh, they have a different player marker. Each one has a different player marker, I think. Matching. Is it matching that symbol? Yeah, it is. That's cool. Each one has a different player marker matching this symbol. So, like, this one is like an eagle, right? Or like an eagle. Check that out. This is the player marker with the eagle on top. So it's not enough just because it's a freaking purple player marker, but let's make it even better. And put this unique thing on top for each one has a different thing on top. Oh, look at that. Guys, I highly suggest, if you guys can get a copy of this, to do it. Each dice has their own color too. Oh man, dude, this is insane. 2 different sculpts. One with their arrows up, ready. One with the arrows down. Dude, that is insane. Look at the quality of that. I mean, sheesh. That is super cool. Let's see the ships. I wonder if the ships are the same or if they're different. They're different. Dude. Okay, I might have to... Okay, let me take out this other color so you can see. Some of them are different. I think all of them are different. I'm looking in the box. Let me show you guys real quick, because you gotta see this. Let's just choose one for right now. The red, right? So the red is the scorpion. Okay, look at this. What is that? This is the turn order marker. It has a freaking red scorpion on it. That is so awesome. Again, this is the purples with the eagle. Dude, that is amazing. And then look at different sculpts for each player. Look, it has a scorpion shield. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. Oh, that's why these guys have the feathers on their helmet, because they're the Eagles faction. Dude, that is awesome. And of course, their control markers are also have the scorpion symbol. Dude, look at these scorpion. Look at the quality of this. The detail. This is crazy. Dude, look at how it's flapping in the wind, just like the same angle that the cape is going in. The head, the part of the brush. Dude. I am definitely going to back more of their games. Which I want to say, is this the same company that did the new Kemet? Because I did back the new Kemet. Can't wait for that one. That one's... I like Greek mythology, but number one, as far as like mythology kind of stuff, I am obsessed with Egyptian mythology. I love it. The video game Assassin's Creed Origins. One of my favorite video games of all time. Oh my goodness, look at the ship. It has like a scorpion tail. Dude, the attention, oh my goodness. Can't even talk. And again, comparing it to the purple one, completely different model. Oh, this one has an eagle in the front. Dude, look at that. Completely different model. That is crazy. Guys, if I haven't sold you on this game yet, okay? Highly, highly recommend it. I feel like, what's his name from Jurassic Park? The Hammond. They spared no expense. Dude, wow. Let's take a look at these other colors real quick also. So here we got, what is this? A lion. Look right there, you got the head of the lion. The shields have lions. The ship has a lion tail and a lion face on it. Dude, that is so cool. See, the black one is a bull. It's hard to see because the tray's black. But, dude, these... Whew, look at that. They have the horns because they're the bull. Dude, look at the cape. It's like fur from the bull. Like textured. Wow. That is crazy. You can see it. You can see the texture. And I love how even the bases have detail. Like if you wanted to paint it, you really wouldn't have to do much as far as the base. Dude, look at this ship. It has horns. Are the sails textured? Dude, the sails are textured. There's a bull tail. The spears. Dude, this is... Wow. You know, there's two games that come to mind when I see miniatures and stuff like this. Clash of Cultures, Civilization game, and another Civilization game, Mosaic, as far as the minis for it being super nice and detailed and everything. But this is a whole nother level. I'd say this is closer to like Mosaic, but I mean this is so much better than Mosaic. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah. If this is the same company as the one that is doing Kemet, I am in store. All right, and then we have... Oh, these are the... Okay, so in this game... Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I got the metal coins. This thing is so heavy because it has 100 metal coins. Oh my goodness. Let me pull this out. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Oh, all this stuff to the side. Oh. All right. Ooh, man. Okay, so even these tokens that are normally cardboard, we got wood, screen printed, double-sided, already bagged up for you. So on one side is the 1, and then this is 2. And this is pretty much for every icon that you have control of, you get a coin during the phase, at the beginning of the phase. Because this game is all about money, about bidding and paying to do stuff, and you need coins. So this is for the Metropolis cardboard tokens that I told you. Let's go ahead and show you. So those are going to go in here. And every time you put a Metropolis on the board game, you would just draw a token from here to show you. Like I said, normally the cardboard version already has like double-sided where you don't need it, you know. I mean, yeah, you could use a bag, but like these tokens look completely different. They actually look like these. A cardboard version of this. Dude, this is where the token goes in. But look at that. Look at the detail. Harbor. Temple. I forget what this one is. Oh my goodness, man. That is crazy. And then the wall protecting it, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different things in one. And each one gives you something that does something special on the map for you. If you're like battling next to it or something, or doing something in the same tile as that, it helps you, it benefits you. So these, not only do they win you the game, but they also count as one of every type of ability, so it helps you out no matter what you're doing. But that's basically these combined. See, but look at the detail on this, guys. This is crazy. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's the laundry machine. I closed the door because it's super loud, but it still comes through. Wow, look at this fortress. Well, you can tell that this is to help you when you're battling on the land. This is the fortress. Over here we have the harbor, and it's color coordinated. Harbor is blue, and this helps you with sea battles. Surprise, surprise. And then the purple and the white, I forget which one is the temple. But dude, look at, I mean, you have an entire little, like area right here. It's like cut out of a piece of grease. That is crazy. The level of detail. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, so once you get these 4 on the map, you take them away and you basically turn into one of these. And like I said, if you end the phase with 3 of these, then you end the game, you basically win. And that's what you're fighting over. You're clashing to get controls of these buildings to make these. Or if someone already has one of these out, try to take it over. And these are the mercenaries. So these are like extra troops that you can hire to help you out. And these are, I want to say, all the same. No, they aren't. They actually have different. Some of them have the spears in different angles. I don't know if that's on purpose or if, yeah. That is on purpose. Some of them have them down, some of them have them up. But the gray pieces are pretty much the generic, like just mercenaries. And then we come to the big daddy of them all, the coins, the metal coins. Oh man. I wonder if that's like supposed to be either a god or like the heck is his name? The leader of Greece for a while. I know Julius Caesar was Rome. Dang it, I had it in my head and then it escaped. I'll think about it. Oh wow, they're lighter than I would expect. The bag's heavy, but a single coin is not bad. Alexander the Great. I wonder if this is him. Very nice quality. Let me get it. Woo! Guys, get this game. That's all I can tell you. Okay, so that's that. Put that to the side real quick. And then we have... What do we have? Oh, we got the other player trays. We got blue and green. So green is going to be a snake. Oh, that's that color, or that's that drawing that with the snake, the people that were dressed like this in green, and the snake. That's why they're in green. And then here we have the blue player, which is fish. A fish. So this is gonna be my color. I don't like that it's a fish. I'd rather have the snake, but I'm always blue. Dude, look at that. You can see the scales on the fishtail. That is super cool. Wow. Wow. See the shield. Looks like a dolphin. Wow. Dude, when companies do stuff like this, I mean, you just talk about a deluxe version of a game. I mean, I guess that's where, you know, things are headed with some of these older games. They're bringing them back, deluxifying them, making them, you know, streamlining them. Because these are really good games, like really good games. Cyclades, Kemet, the Castles of Burgundy, you know, with the Waking Realms, what they've been doing. Puerto Rico is one of my favorite games of all time, and I can't wait to get that one. I backed that one. They deluxify that one, and of course they're streamlining it, making it, you know, with the some new expansions and all that. Or including the expansions, and then some new. I like how each dice is the color, and I mean you can see the quality. Oof, man. All right, and then we have the map. And this is the last tray. I'm not gonna take it out, but you have the map and the cards, and then the you have a bag for the coins. Wow. So I'm not going to take out the tray, but I will take off the cover. So we have the map tiles. Okay. Like I said, you completely do it random. Now the nice thing is, if it's too colorful for you, too nice, I guess. If it's too nice for you, they did have a like less colorful version, to where just the icons stick out, so that way you don't have like so much going on, because already the pieces are real colorful. So if you wanted to do it that way, you could, but they give you the option. Super cool, man. Again, little things that to most people don't matter, they matter. And you got the little cards. Oh, these are smaller than that. So you have the priestess and the philosopher. They're two-sided, same thing on each side. They just represent the card. And this is the bag. And then in here, I don't know what goes in there. But this is the coin bag. That's so cool. Wow. All right, so let's take a look at these cards. I told you I would show you these cards real quick. Very, I mean, they're like slicker cards, but they're bigger than like, they're a little bit bigger than like poker sized, I would say. Maybe, I'd say about maybe the same. I don't know. I can't really tell. They look bigger. But anyways, you got the heroes. You got the monsters. See, these are like the one-time use, right? Where they don't have a standee. And the ones that do have a standee will tell you, like right here. See? Place the creature on a land area. Cerberus, that's the name of the three-headed dog. Hydra, Kraken, Medusa, Minotaur, Polyphemus. That's the Cyclops. And then we got Echidna, which is like a giant snake or cobra. Different from Medusa. We got Impusa. I don't even know how to say that. That's like a mix of a rooster and like a horse. That's crazy. Hippocampus, a horse dolphin or horse fish. Erenes, kind of like Medusa, I guess. A manticore. Triton. Chiron, Gurion, Nereid, I don't know how to say that. Oh, those were not snakes. Those were wolf heads that, what in the world? It's like a snake wolf head? I don't even know how to say that. Charybdis, and a big warthog, or sorry, boar, Caledonian boar, Typhon, pretty much Cthulhu, the Greek version of Cthulhu. And we got the heroes. Let's do the heroes. We got Pericles, Antigone, Hippolyta, Leto, Penelope, Hercules, Achilles, and then what are these? Huh. I have no idea what these are for. They're basically pictures without, I don't know. Ajax, Odysseus, Perseus, Croesus, a lot of yeses. Hector, Penicilia, Jason, Helen, and Pandora. Those are all the heroes. That's all the monsters. And that, guys, 48 minutes later, is the unboxing of Cyclades Legendary Edition. Again, if all of this does not convince you to get this game, you know, even if you get the cardboard version of it, I mean, it is beautiful. You've seen the art, but if you can get a copy of this miniature version, dude, this is one of the best miniature, like, kind of dudes on a map. Probably until Kemet shows up. I mean, I do have Ankh, because, you know, I told you I love Egyptian mythology. But, man, the way they did this is so good. I love the map, being able to do, you know, whatever kind of map you want. They knocked it out of the park here. So, again, this is Cyclades, the Legendary Edition. Guys, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite monster or hero is. As always, like the video, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.